have an update to a breaking news alert we brought to you first last night. Police are still on the scene in North Fargo where they say human bones were found. Let's take a live look right now near Trollwood Park. Police blocked off the area with yellow tape and they're asking that everyone stay out of the area. They want to keep the area intact for further investigation, which should resume sometime this morning. Police, as I mentioned, are still on the scene in this park in North Fargo where they say human bones were found. We do have a crew out there and we're going to check in with the Valley Today's Abby Furchner live from the scene here in just a couple minutes. She's getting the very latest information on this breaking news story. But first, some areas could be seeing some rain, even some storms today. After that gorgeous Monday, let's get a check of what we can expect today as we check in with First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Lisa Green. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. We are starting off with those rain showers more likely in the Southern Valley this morning, but everybody has the opportunity of getting some rain if you've been wanting some. I know it's still pretty dry out there in a lot of places. Here's a look at the Dakota Magic Casino view, our live view on our First Alert Skycam network. This is in the Hankinson area, right by the state line with South Dakota and along I-29, and that's going to be an area where we are looking at some conditions that we're going to be dealing with some rain more likely this morning as we continue through the day. So here's a look at the radar. You could see down in southeastern North Dakota area, we've got those showers ongoing. Some of us seeing more steady rain, especially Sargent County and back over into Ransom County. And our temperatures are going to be a little bit more on the cooler side today. I'm getting a little bit too speedy here on my graphic movement. Here we go. Here's a look at those temperatures. We're at 54 degrees currently in Fargo, 50 in Grand Forks. It's 41 in Bemidji. Our wind speeds are out of the south and a gust to 21 currently in Cooperstown. So as we take a look at our forecast for today, expect to see some temperatures that are going to be into the 40s to some low 50s, mostly cloudy skies as we continue through our morning. And this is actually for Wednesday. We've skipped all the way past our Tuesday time frame, so having a little trouble with my graphics this morning. But we'll first talk about Wednesday, and then I'm going to go back to Tuesday if we can do that. So we're looking at the noon hour. We've got some mostly cloudy skies, a few areas tomorrow that will still be seeing some lingering showers, but those will eventually be moving on and we'll start to quiet things down as we head into the second half of the day of Wednesday. And you can see we've got some sunshine on the way, temperatures back into the low to mid 60s. So that's our forecast for the day on Wednesday. And we want to take a look, of course, at Tuesday as well, because today's the day where we're going to be dealing with some showers and even some thunder showers. So we're going to pull that up here for you. And here's a look at that. So as we head through the day this morning, we will start off again with those showers in the south. And as we continue on through the rest of the morning hours, expect that round to kind of move on, to slide off to the east. We may get a break. We may even see a little sunshine here initially. And then here comes that next chance for some rain and some thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon. This is the noon hour. Eastern North Dakota seeing that line of showers and thunder showers. And this will march off to the east. So crossing over the Red River into that daytime heating time of the day where we typically see our warmest temperatures in the late afternoon. And you can see some areas getting rain, some not. So it's going to be scattered here, continuing on into the evening hours for tonight. Lightning, thunder, maybe some hail, some gusty winds associated with these here as we head into the evening hours. As the sun goes down, our chances for more stormy weather starts to wind down. And I just showed you our forecast for Wednesday. So kind of quieting things down here as we look ahead into the forecast for the midweek time frame. So here's a look at your 7-day planner. Expect to have some cloud cover. Expect to have some slightly cooler temperatures today. Some of us may stay stuck in the 50s as we continue on through the day. And then as we work our way through the rest of the week, we're warming back up, getting back into the 70s and a chance for some rain and thunder on Friday, but keeping the warmer temperatures around regardless of whether we see rain and thunder or not.
Okay, well, definitely a day to pay attention to today, Lisa. We'll check in with you again soon. Thank you. Fargo police are still on the scene at a park in North Fargo where they say human bones were found. We have a breaking news update for you this morning, and we check in live with the Valley Today's Abby Furchner, who is out there this morning getting some information for us. Good morning, Abby. What do we know at this point?
Yeah, good morning, Lisa. I'm at Trollwood Park where a squad car is still on scene here after those human bones were found late last night. And as you can see behind me, police have blocked off quite a large perimeter of the park where those bones were found. And multiple police cars have been here throughout the night to watch the scene to make sure that it stays intact for investigators who will be back out here sometime today. Authorities say they'll be trying to collect and examine the bones, which will then be sent out to an examiner for identification. Investigators say their initial assessment is that the bones have been in that location for quite some time. Fargo police say they'll provide more information this morning, but it's not clear when that exactly will be. So you're going to want to make sure that you stay with Valley News Live throughout the morning, as we will be here all morning, but also stick with us on our VNL News app or valleynewslive.com for those latest details. That's all the information that we know as of right now, but we will be sure to update you, especially if those investigators come out here soon to continue to examine the scene.
Okay, hopefully we get more of an update here soon, but obviously a big deal since they're still on the scene. It's still blocked off and quite a police presence. We'll check in with Abby again soon. Also new this morning, Vice President Mike Pence has an appointment at Minnesota's Mayo Clinic today to learn about a new coronavirus testing moonshot. The famed clinic is partnering with the state and the University of Minnesota to boost the state's capacity to 20,000 tests a day. It's an approach that leverages world-class health institutions that not all states can match. Experts say a big increase is needed to safely reopen the economy. Minnesota is one of several states that have quit waiting for the federal government to help. North Dakotans will hear more on the state's plan to reopen businesses by the end of the week. Governor Doug Burgum signaled yesterday that he plans to lift the restrictions that have been placed on businesses in an effort to contain the coronavirus. According to the governor, the state's increased testing capacity, its low positive test rate for the coronavirus, and the existing hospital bed capacity to handle patients were among the positive signs for reopening business. Governor Burgum detailed that reopening will include bars, restaurants, health clubs, salons, and others impacted in his executive order that was issued weeks ago. Burgum noted that reopening will be voluntary.
We would replace those on Friday with an executive order that allows businesses to reopen using phase one guidelines. And those phase one guidelines would include everything related to physical distancing, limiting contact, hygiene, masks, etc.
Those who are teleworking are encouraged to continue doing so, and schools will continue to administer distance learning to students. Meanwhile, North Dakota health officials announced Monday 2 more coronavirus-related deaths, bringing the state's total to 19. Both were Cass County residents in their 80s. The state's total confirmed COVID cases as of Monday is 942, after health officials reported another 75 new patients, with the majority being from Cass County and Grand Forks County as well. 5 more patients have been hospitalized, bringing the current hospitalization total to 23. 350 patients are listed as recovered. Minnesota's COVID-19 death toll as of Monday stands at 286 after health officials reported another 14 deaths. 214 more positive cases were reported, bringing the total to 3,816. The health department says 292 people are currently in the hospital and 122 of them are in the ICU. 1,842 people no longer need isolation and are listed as recovered.